We are taking a look at precious metals this morning. Is it an opportunity in the face of market turbulence for stocks? Gold prices have been hovering around 10-week highs. Silver prices are up slightly this morning, but also have been eyed recently as stocks trade so volatilely. Joining me right now is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Rich Global LLC founder, Robert Kiyosaki. Robert, it's great to see you again. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Give us the bull case on silver right now.
Well, first of all, thank you, Maria. The reason I love silver and gold is because, especially today, I don't trust the Fed, I don't trust Treasury, and I definitely don't trust Biden. So those are my big reasons. I've also been saving silver since 1964 when I was in junior high, because I saw the copper tinge coming around our silver coins. And then I started accumulating gold in 1972 after Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. So I'm a hardcore precious metals guy. And the biggest reason for silver today is two reasons. I put silver in the same category as copper. So it's silver, copper, because they're industrial. They're used in industry. Plus silver is still 50% lower than its all-time high. I mean, actually 100%. I remember when silver was $50 an ounce when the Hunt brothers were trying to corner the market. So I remember silver at $50 and today's at $25, and gold is pushing past $2,000, and Biden's going to print more money. I mean, what else do you want?
Yeah, I mean, what do you make of this Federal Reserve experiment here? The markets have been obviously so nervous about the Fed going from the easing standpoint that it was at to a tightening policy. What do you think we'll hear today when we hear from the Fed? And what about the stock market in the face of this massive change in policy?
Well, I'm concerned because being a baby boomer, we're the first generation with this thing called a 401k. And, if the stock market crashes, baby boomers cannot retire. It's never been like this before. But also, again, I just don't trust this guy Biden. I mean, how can he shut down the Keystone Pipeline? How can he be pushing for inflation? And how can he be, he's the weakest president we've ever had. So if there's not a better case for gold, silver, or Bitcoin, it's just look at our leadership. And that's really what I look at. Again, I've been collecting silver since 1964, so I'm pretty hardcore, and 72 for gold. I remember I bought gold at $50 an ounce and silver at less than $1 an ounce. And today silver is about 25, and I remember it was 50. So I'm just looking at history, and I look at this incompetence running our Treasury and our Fed, and they've never gotten anything right. They're going to tighten when they shouldn't tighten.
Yep. The decisions that have been made have obviously been incredibly questionable. We've got crises blowing up across the country. Robert, what's a better hedge against inflation, silver or gold?
I actually like silver. Again, let me give you the reasons, because of the price of silver. I remember when silver was $50 an ounce, and today it's about $25 an ounce. And I remember when gold was $50 an ounce, and today it's about $1,800. So silver has the biggest move, plus silver is going to be used in electronic vehicles. So that's why I put silver and copper in one category and Bitcoin and gold in another category. So I love silver right now.
Do you expect that we are going to see moves in these commodities as the Federal Reserve raises rates this year, Robert? How many rate hikes are you expecting?
That's beyond my pay scale. I'm a simple man here. I was a Marine in Vietnam. We don't think that much. But I've been always just collecting silver, and I save gold. Gold is for saving, and silver is for spending. So I have enough silver stashed in different parts in safe areas, because I don't expect the U.S. dollar to do well. I expect we're going to have hyperinflation. That's what I'm afraid of. So that's why I would rather be in silver and gold or even Bitcoin than the U.S. dollar. So I don't save dollars. I save silver and Bitcoin and things like that. I just don't trust the government.
Love it. All right, Robert, it's great to get your take on all of this. Please come back soon. Thank you, sir.